Welcome to the home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky and Bowling Green. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Hilltoppers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Central Michigan's offense is on the field for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
And the Chippewas are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Oh, he wants it all. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. We knew coming in that they wanted to push the ball down the field and they waste no time getting at it.
And I love that, man. I love being aggressive early, setting a tone, sending a message to my team. Listen, we're going to attack down the field. You better be ready for it. This offense comes out, gets the big completion way down the middle of the field.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Here comes the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Chippewas are in the red zone. Breaks into the open. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. 1st and goal from the 5 as they try to put up the first points of this game. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Touchdown, Chippewas! First score of the game goes up.
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole 1st quarter and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hilltoppers offense will go to work for the first time today. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That's caught. It's Hutchinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Hilltoppers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hutchinson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Hutchinson. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing guy can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Trying play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking it back at the 10.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Chippewas send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pulls it in, it's Hutchinson. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Hutchinson. Got room at the 35. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Barry. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Hilltoppers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Got room to work. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. That's caught. It's McIntosh. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Back to throw, it's Labus. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on second down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. The Chippewas will bring the punt team onto the field. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
And the Chippewas will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And this offense, man, they talked about it coming out of half. They wanted to get their guy into a rhythm. To do that, man, you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. He's been hit a lot. He hasn't made that many plays throughout this football game. They got to do a better job of protecting their guy.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off play action. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll move the wide receiver. Using his legs, it's Townsend. He breaks a tackle. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Chippewas have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. They'll try the run. Powers ahead, gets 4. He's down at the 10. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Lavis. Snagged out of the air. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Chippewas now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They're trying to find some room off right tackle. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. Caught over the middle, it's McIntosh. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They punt it away on fourth down. Wants to return it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. We'll see how aggressive this defense is with just a few minutes to play. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Barry. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Hilltoppers can really attack on this second and short. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Hilltoppers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll go to the air on third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Caught in the backfield, it's McIntosh. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab. It's McIntosh. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Motion from the wideout. They want to run this quarterback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to pass, it's Lavis. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, trying to find his man. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And the quarterback takes a knee. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.